A fast-moving brush fire in Arizona is forcing more than 1,100 people to evacuate their homes in northern Scottsdale. The Diamond Fire has already burned nearly 4 square miles as hundreds of firefighters work to put out the flames. So far, no homes have been destroyed and no injuries have been reported. Joining us now from Scottsdale is reporter Gibby Parra from our Phoenix affiliate KPHO. Gibby, it's great to have you with us, and it has to be a brutal day for those firefighters. I've just looked up. It's supposed to reach 106 degrees in Scottsdale today. Tell us about this area. Where is this fire burning, and are crews making any progress?
They are making big-time progress. According to the presser we just left about an hour ago, they were excited to say that the hotshot crews that were working all night were successful. They were able to create a line around the fire, but they didn't want to say there was any containment just yet. What they're hoping is that those lines will hold up to these winds that are starting to pick up, as well as the heat that is expected today. Now, Scottsdale, this area of North Scottsdale, there is a lot of brush, a lot of dry brush. We had a wet winter, so that means there is a lot of vegetation. Now, in these homes, there are ranch homes there and a lot of high-dollar homes in this North Scottsdale area. Those folks who were evacuated last night, not only did they have to get themselves out, but some of them had to get their horses out as well. And luckily, there were a couple evacuation centers set up for them, although I just spoke with the Red Cross here at Cactus Shadow High School, who said nobody has actually checked in since last night to this area, but it is here for them if they need a place to cool down or if they need a place for snacks. There are around 200 volunteers over in the Cave Creek area, which is just north of Scottsdale. They set up to help bring in the animals, and we understand they did have some animals brought in to that area there, which is the Cave Creek Rodeo ground. So everyone coming together, they were excited about their effect on the fire yesterday. They actually had a few DC-10s last night. They had 5 planes in total hitting the affected areas, and they believe it did a pretty good job. They, like as I mentioned, they don't want to give any containment yet, even though they have a line around the fire, and that is because they want to see how it holds up today.
Well, that certainly is good news. Gibby, how is the weather playing a factor in fighting this fire?
You know, a lot of times when you think about the crew, the hotshot crew is here, they're from Montana. So you can only assume that these temperatures for them can get pretty hot for them. And it's in an area where when you think of hotshots and when you think of the crews who are fighting these fires, it's not like they can get in there with hoses. So they actually have to, by hand, cut a line around this fire to help fight these. Now, I will tell you, the Scottsdale Fire Department got a jump on it yesterday. They have what they call brush trucks, which they now have 3 in their fleet, which they were able to do what they call bump and runs. They actually pulled up to someone's home, they cleared an area for them, and were able to kind of contain that, because that's the big deal here. The one thing they ask from the families that are here and these folks who live in these areas is to clean that space around their home. That is so vital to having it around their house, making sure that if a fire does come near them, that they have enough space that the fire will die out before it gets to their home.
And Gibby, any other advice, from Arizona officials for residents as they head into the holiday weekend?
Yeah, one of the biggest things, especially with the fireworks, is they keep encouraging folks to remember how hot it is. It's one of those things where they don't even want you to pull over to the side of the road, because the heat from your car, if you go over some of this brush, that may start a fire. So if you think that's how scared they are when it comes to these types of fires and how a fire like this can quickly start, one of the other things they're going to look into, even though they have no cause for this fire, is a lot of that construction. There are a lot of new builds in that area. And lately we've had a case where welders were using wrought iron or doing stuff with beams that may have caused fires in the past.
All right, Gibby Parra, thank you so much for your coverage. We really appreciate it.